So this is the input voltage. This is the point where the voltage is 0, and this is the resistance, input resistance through which current flows. So this I equals to V in minus 0 divided by Rin. And the same current flows through the feedback resistance. No current can enter into the op-amp because op-amp has infinite input impedance in its circuitry. No current from the outside can enter into its internal circuitry. So this entire current flows through the feedback resistance. So right here we got another junction, the point P, which is maintained at 0 voltage, virtual earth, and here this is the output voltage. This is the direction of the current from P to output voltage. So P is maintained at 0, this is 0 here. Output voltage is, this is the output voltage, this is the potential difference between these two divided by the feedback resistance. Got it? The current is equal to the potential difference divided by resistance. So I am continuing. This is input voltage divided by input resistance, and this is negative output voltage divided by feedback resistance. Now if you just flip the expression, if you just flip it, okay, don't flip it right now, do it later. If I am just taking all the voltage in one side, then this is V input by V output. This is going to be negative R input by feedback resistance. And now if you just flip it, I'm going to flip it? Because I'm going to get the gain, and gain is output voltage by input voltage, not input by output. Input by output is 1 by gain, so I want to get the gain, so I'm just flipping it. So output voltage by input voltage is, I'm flipping the right hand side again, feedback resistance by input resistance. So this output voltage by input voltage is known as gain, and this gain here is the ratio of the two resistance, feedback resistance to input resistance. And if you just look at the expression, it is negative, and this negative sign implies that it is inverting amplifier, it is inverting the signal. If the signal is positive, it is going to be negative. If the signal is negative, then it is going to be positive. It is going to invert the signal. Now you can ask me if you have any question up to this much on this inverting amplifier, how we got the expression for gain of the inverting amplifier, and how the inverting amplifier is actually connected. The non-inverting end is always be grounded. The inverting end should always be there where the input voltage is fed into, and P is the point. So instead of P, any letter can be given there. So that point is representing the virtual earth. Why is it to be called as virtual earth? Because since the non-inverting end is grounded, the voltage at the non-inverting end is 0. And for the amplifier not to get saturated, the inverting voltage and non-inverting voltage to be taken as very much same. So V plus should be same as, almost same as V minus, and P is at the inverting end, which means whatever the voltage at P is basically the voltage at the V minus, which is actually 0. That's why P is called to be virtual earth. So this is the inverting amplifier where the signal is just going to be inverted. The positive gets negative and the negative gets positive. The phase difference between the input and output is always pi, or odd number multiple of pi. No question up to this much. Look at this one. So these are the different connections. You see, it is said that input, if input is negative, output is positive. If output is input is positive, output is negative. That's what they say because of this expression that output by input is equal to negative RF by RI. So this negative sign simplifies or indicates the output is just opposite to the input. And the same thing is here. So when it is positive, current is flowing from this direction. This is how it goes. When it is negative, current is flowing in the opposite direction. That's what it is. But current through input resistance and current through the feedback resistance is going to be same. This is the inverting amplifier. The thing to be mentioned that V plus always outside and V in always to V minus end or terminal. Non-inverting end should always be earthed and input voltage should always be fed to the inverting terminal, inverting end. This is the inverting amplifier. Feedback is always at the inverting end. Can we move to the next slides? Next slides, I think, of some questions on inverting amplifier. Is there any question up to this much? এটা ডেরিভেশনটা বুঝছো পুরোপুরি ক্লিয়ারলি? Therein? Okay. So, seeing some problems on this. Uh, so look at this question first. So this is a, as you see, question might not always tell you that this is inverting amplifier or non-inverting amplifier. By looking at the diagram, you should be able to know or figure it out. You see that V plus is grounded or not. V plus is grounded. V minus, so this is not grounded. That means with respect to the ground, this is the voltage which is fed into the inverting end. This is the input resistance, this is the feedback resistance. And they say that input voltage is 0.44. How much should be the output voltage? So as we have already got that output voltage divided by input voltage is negative RF by RI. So if I am subjecting this output voltage, this is negative RF, RF is 22 K, K আমার convert করা দরকার নাই because RI also is 10K, and this is going to be multiplied with input voltage which is 0.44. So how much I am going to get? 0.968 volt, or you can say 0.97. So this is the output voltage. The input voltage is 0.44. Output voltage has been magnified. It is 0.97 and it is opposite of the input voltage. Input voltage was positive 0.44. The output voltage is negative 0.97. Is it clear? So question might not tell you that it is an inverting amplifier. The way it is said that it shows an inverting amplifier. Question might not tell you that it is an inverting amplifier. You have to figure it out. You have to find it out. Is it inverting or non-inverting or open loop? And based on that, you have to apply the equation. So right now we know the equation. We directly put on the values on that equation. But when you have the questions of the entire this open chapter, you will have to figure it out yourself. Now look at this another question. Again, this is V plus, which is grounded. V minus is this, where the input voltage is fed into input volt resistance and feedback resistance given. So they said that find its gain. So gain means the output input ratio. So this gain A naught is output by input, this ratio. First find its gain and then find the output voltage. So what am I going to do to find the gain? So this gain is negative RF by RI. So negative 10 over 2, which is negative 5. So gain has no unit because it is the ratio of the same physical quantity. So this much is the gain. And what is the output voltage? It is gain times input voltage. How much input voltage has been fed into? 0.2. So it is negative 5 times 0.2, which is negative 1.0 volt. 1.0 volt. So the insight here given that when feedback resistance is greater than input resistance, always gain is greater than 1. Whenever the feedback resistance is greater than input resistance, the gain is going to be greater than 1. Okay? And this negative sign, you understand that since it is inverting amplifier, so this input voltage is going to be just opposite of its polarity. If it is plus, the output is going to be minus. If it is minus, the output is going to be plus. As far as the magnitude is concerned, if the feedback resistance is greater than the input resistance, gain is greater than 1. And when gain is greater than 1, output voltage also is greater than input voltage. So we can say that output voltage increases. Yes. Any question up to this much? These are very simple questions. Just as you just finished the inverting amplifier one, so these are the two questions associated with that topic. Do you have any more questions on inverting? There's some more. So I'm deleting this one as well. So if we look at this question, yeah, this is the question of the past year. So solution also is given, but right now we just focus on to the question only. Uh, Incorporating an ideal operational amplifier. So state the name of this type of state the name of this type of amplifier. They ask you to write down what type of amplifier this is. So what you are going to check out, you want to check this particular thing, that whether or not the inverting input is grounded. Non-inverting input is grounded. It is inverting uh, input where the input terminal is fed into. Yes. P is there, which is at virtual earth. This is the resistance, which is the feedback resistance. So it is inverting amplifier. So we wrote down that it is inverting amplifier. Why the point P is referred to as virtual earth? We have done this part. So if we just look at the solution, the gain of op-amp is very large. In order that the amplifier does not saturate, voltage of the inverting input V minus must be approximately equal to the voltage at the non-inverting input V plus. Since V plus is R, Vp should be equal to V minus, must also be R. So that's what we said. Uh, Show that the gain G, so right here they denoted gain to be G. আমরা আগের কোশ্চেনে দেখেছি যে they denoted it to be A naught. So all the same. Of this amplifier circuit is given by this expression this. So they just asked us to derive this equation. So for this equation to derive, what we are going to see? We are going to see the current to be flowing through this R1 resistance, and this same current is flowing through this R2 resistance. So no current enters into the amplifier because of having infinite impedance, input impedance. No current enters into the op-amp. So whatever current comes into P, that same current flows through P, flows out of P. Kirchhoff's first law. Whatever current enters into P, the same current flows out of P through this resistance R2. No current flows out of P in the direction of the amplifier because amplifier has infinite input resistance, I mean impedance, infinite input impedance. Okay, so what we call that current I through R1 is same as current I at R2. Now we are going to derive it. So input voltage, so this is input voltage and this is right here 0. So it is input minus 0 divided by R1, and from P to V out, this is 0 minus V out by R2. So if we are just simplifying this, we are getting this expression. So the if flip করব, V out by V in, that is negative R2 by R1, and V out by V in is gain, so G equals to negative R2 by Ri. So that's what they asked us to show, G to be negative R2 by R1. So that's what they say. And remember this thing, that because of the infinite input impedance, current does not flow into the circuitry of op-amp. So all the current flowing through R1 is same as the current that flows through R2. Input resistance and input feedback resistance, through both of them the same current flows through. Are we done with this question? Example 10. This is the question from the past year. Do we have any doubts on it? So let us see the last slide for today. It will take some time, sir. I think today we won't be able to make it. So should we go for now? Let's do it later on. Okay, in the next class. So quite a big question. You just go through this question back at home. Try to solve yourself. We are going to start from this slide only. Okay, sir? Okay then. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.